Well, I've been honored and privileged to be the President and Chief Executive Officer here at Scotland Healthcare System since 1990. I always wanted to work in small rural hospitals in the South, so I did all my graduate school work at Medical College of Virginia. But I grew up in upstate New York in an urban area, so coming here was more an academic knowledge base than a real understanding of what happened here. So interestingly, I was only here 6 months before my Chief Executive Officer left. So at 30 years old, I became the acting and then the permanent Chief Executive Officer 32 years ago.
I've known Greg Wood for over 20 years, and what has impressed me about his leadership style over the years is his ability to communicate, and that's really caring for others, having an open door policy, walking the halls out on the hospital floor. He's out talking, interacting with his staff and the patients. He's very patient-centered. He's a very humble servant leader. He's a great guy, and I've respected that for many, many years with Greg.
Greg is a guy who for 32 years has given his heart and soul to make healthcare better for people in this rural community. Greg decided early on that this is where he was going to make his mark. This is where he was going to be committed to. And he had opportunities, I'm sure, to go to bigger places or places that were fancier. But by being here, he was able to produce a level of healthcare services that other rural communities don't have access to. And quite honestly, there's some hospitals that don't exist anymore in counties just like ours. But because he's been here and been leading, we're actually stronger now than we were 20 years ago, instead of not existing.
Greg Wood inspires others just by, setting an example of commitment. He's committed to growing and developing new leaders. He's been intimately involved in our mentorship program here at the North Carolina Healthcare Association, focused on diverse young leaders, just somebody that's committed to growing that next generation of leaders that I'm sure he hopes will be at that hospital for 20 years just like him.
Greg is very humble in the way that he leads. He truly is a man of integrity, and that is the way he truly approaches this work. And so I've changed the way that I approach things, willing to listen and willing to think about what do we need to do that's really going to be the best outcome for the entire community.
Greg has impacted rural healthcare in a positive way. Not many hospitals in our economically challenged part of North Carolina would be able to tout the fact that we're an A- rating with S&P. We have a very good financial balance sheet, and we attribute that to Greg's leadership, no doubt about it.
So Greg has been a champion and a voice for rural healthcare, and he has been a voice for taking care of small communities. He's been a voice of the poor and underserved, but also he's been a great advocate to ensure that people understand what's going on in rural hospitals and then what great benefit they provide to the state. Over the past 20 years, Greg has slowly and surely beat the pack, and now he is the longest serving CEO in the state.
I'm delighted to receive this award from the North Carolina Healthcare Association because they've been a huge part of my success down here. Running a single hospital, I needed networking, I needed connections, I needed expertise from someone outside Scotland Healthcare System, and certainly North Carolina Hospital Association indirectly and directly gave that to me.
Congratulations, Greg. I can think of no more deserving leader than you to receive the 2022 Distinguished Service Award. I'm so proud of you and just happy to be a part of this wonderful organization. Thank you, Greg.
Greg, on behalf of all 130 members of the North Carolina Healthcare Association, congratulations on this award. It's a great honor, and you have worked hard to deserve this, so thank you for your service.
Greg, congratulations on this Distinguished Service Award. It has been an honor to be led by you and to learn from you for the past 3 years, and I look forward to many years to come. Congratulations.